Hello, Ches. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Hunted. Welcome to the stream. That was pretty fast. You're right. Give me 1 second. There you are. Alrighty, here we go. So in 25 seconds, yeah, that was pretty quick. There you go. Put that there. There you go. Hello, Half Piece. Welcome to the stream. Tell bros faster? I don't really care, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I have everything set up. I don't have this set up, so let me set that one up. Okay, cool. Hunted, how are you saying it's tonight? I thought you were always in the evening. This is not immersive at all. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I don't really care about this. Anyways, yeah, hold on. So I was just doing some practices on mouths. Well, actually, I was doing some digital art earlier, but now that I'm so this is my first traditional drawings for today. I'm not feisty. I'm Zen monkey all the time. Like Sun Tzu monologue is constantly going in my head. I see. Yeah, I started pretty early today, actually. Streaming is what I'm talking about. I started streaming pretty early. Mostly just because I have time. I have time to stream. I don't really need to do anything else for today, or other than make a video, but the video's already almost done. And yeah, that's about it. I did some digital art. I don't really need to focus on that fully today. I just did some sketches, and I'll finish them later. So I'm quite free today. Also, I got I got a pretty good amount of sleep, so that's also pretty cool. Pretty good, pretty cool. Okay. Let me... Hold on. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really work. And I'm feeling kind of romanticism in my bones. How will we indulge in banter of love? I don't really have anything to say about love, but if you have anything to say, then I can... I don't know. You know, it just happened. I can't sleep. This is what happened if I draw late at night. If you draw late at night, you can't sleep. Yeah, usually drawing is what makes me mess up my sleep schedule. Too busy drawing. What was that? I don't know why my hand was doing that. Yeah, too busy drawing. No time for sleep when I'm drawing. Oh, I didn't do my usual catchphrase. Welcome to the stream, guys. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going well. There we go. Balance has been restored. I'm gonna bring that in. Bring that in. Let's talk about Love Them. Oh, hello, Sloth. Welcome to the stream. How's it? How you doing? Let's talk about Love Them. What makes you feel warm in the heart? Oh, why is Ink Messiah? What makes me feel warm in the heart? Drawing. That's about it. Ah, you even did your catchphrase hunted. How's the weather and the grind going? It's actually pretty sunny, which is surprising. I thought it was supposed to rain, but whatever. But it'd be like that, I guess. And the grind never stops. Alrighty. Bring that in, bring in the back. I'm good. Gonna try to do some storyboarding today. Oh, nice. What in terms of woman, who makes you feel like a butterfly in your heart? No one. How are you? I did eat. I ate breakfast. Not recently, but I ate. I did eat. I haven't eaten recently in like the last 2 hours, but that's okay. What about that girl you mentioned? The one that took you out of your pessimism and nihilistic ideology? Yeah, that girl. Yeah, she's cool, but I like her. Well, I like her more as like. Actually, she annoys me, but yeah, I like her. She's fine. She's fine. No, I'm more interested in her than like romantically interested in her. I just like her ideas. I like her thoughts. She's smart. So, yeah, but like, she doesn't make me feel warm inside. Actually, she makes me feel. She unsettles me. Yeah, no, but she's fine. She's cool. Hello, Hugo. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Soul, by the way. Welcome to the stream. The thumbnail for the stream is literally me. What, you're tired? It is nighttime for you, right? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna give her her hat again. I don't know if he truly means platonically or romantically. I think he's talking about romantically. I think. You just finished Mushoku Tensei Season 2? Nice, nice. You speedrun that, I guess. So, you're a tsundere? No, I'm not in fact a tsundere. There is one person in the past who, like, I was actually romantically interested in. But if you're talking about right now, I mean, I'm kind of... In terms of that type of thing, I'm very much not the same person as I was. I don't have much for any romantic interest in anyone right now at the moment. Yonder. Okay, cool. I'm also not a yandere. I am a no dare. Wait a second, that's big news? What's big news? I'm kind of confused. I need to bring up her hat, like hair. By the way, you can see. Yeah, you guys can see. Guess who goddamn went to university for 2 days, and there are like no school today. 2 days. I wasted 25 on transport for nothing, and I'm tired and mad. Luckily, I already slept for a few hours today. Nice. Average there, yes. Nah, actually, I'm absent there. Tell me about the girl you just mentioned. What? No, I already. She's just the girl that like got me into drawing essentially because I wanted to draw her face. That girl. Her. Did you know that the God of Singularity's personality is loosely based on or actually not loosely, is based on the personality of the girl who got me out of the nihilism thing, kind of. You know, to be fair, that girl isn't really. She's not like. I wouldn't say. Yeah, I guess she got me out of nihilism, but her philosophy is quite nihilistic, like not like the pure nihilism that Screen Hermit was talking about, but like she's a boring philosophy, honestly. Or kind of in terms of like what meaning and what value is. She has a pretty boring version of that. But it's very simple, and so yeah. She fell in love with your teacher? No, no, she's not. She was not a teacher. Hello, Rap Dog. Welcome to this stream. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully it's going splendid. I'm just drawing. I'm trying to figure out if I can actually make this look good. Give me more lore drop? There's no lore drops. The Dennis lore does not go deep, unfortunately. Or rather, you'd have to ask about something specific. I can talk about specific things, but if you're just asking me about broad things, I don't really have anything to say. You have to ask me a question, essentially. You're the person with the most knowledge about Dennis than anyone? I don't think so. And Abby doesn't have that much knowledge on me either. She knows she knows my name, but I mean, I guess you didn't say that they have a lot. You just said that they have the most, and I suppose that's true. I don't know if Hunted has that much information on me. Does anyone have that much information on me? Maybe. Maybe I said a bunch of random stuff and I just forgot. By the way, so I think these parts, yeah, these stripes are supposed to be black, and the other stripes are supposed to not be black, I think. So what's she like in terms of what she's into? You're talking about the face girl. I want to draw her face one. That one. What she's into? I don't know. Oh, she was just chill. She was chill. That's all I have to say. She was cool. She was a little bit she was energetic, that's for sure. More energetic than me. Yeah, I don't know what she was on, but hold on, 1, 2. So this is supposed to be black or is this supposed to be white? Yeah, I think this is supposed to be black. You think you know Dennis? Name every Dennis. There's Dennis from Chainsaw Man. There's Dennis from I don't know. Me, I guess. Top 10 Dennis. Top 1 Dennis Daily. I've heard about Dennis Daily, but I don't actually know about Dennis Daily. Oh my god, he's giving me lore. I'm feeling like Dennis' friend finally. Huh? Don't I always say no parasocial attachment or something like that? I don't know. I feel like I'm really saying that as like a disclaimer. Like how those advertisements are like at the end of like a medication commercial or something. They like rattle off a bunch of disclaimers. It's not sincere. Well, I mean, I guess it is sincere, but they'll have to like legally put that there. I feel like that's what I'm doing when I say no parasocial attachment. I had this idea to just quit art altogether. I feel like it might interfere with my studies, but also I want to draw. I need someone to convince me to do one of them. I mean, yeah, someone can if you get convinced by someone to do one of them, I don't know how satisfied you're going to be. I think you should like actually ask yourself which one of them someone else picked for you. You're probably going to end up unsatisfied. Here's what you can do. You could you can flip a coin. Art for like the top side, your studies for the other side. And when you flip the coin, instead of actually just picking like what it lands on, when you flip the coin, you'll actually know what you want. I feel like that's a good way to do it. Flipping the coin isn't actually to decide for you, but it's to help you understand what you actually want. Pick the one that you want to do, or something like that. But I don't think you should let someone else decide for you, because I mean, in the end, if you pick something and you're unhappy with it, you can't exactly. I mean, you can blame the other person, but it's really you yourself at the end that ultimately decides what you do. Um, Opinion on people who stutter in text, who like put in the dash to like. What do you mean like stutter? Like as in like in a role play? Like they're stuttering while typing, like they make the text stutter, that type of thing. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on them. I don't really have an opinion on a lot of people, to be honest. I think people just do what people do. And I don't think it's like surprising. I don't really get that annoyed at the people if that's what you're asking. I just assume that, yeah. I mean, people do what's fun to them. So if someone is like stuttering in the text, that means they're role playing. They find it fun to role play, or maybe they want to give their text a more realistic like sound to it. Maybe. I have no idea. The thing, I'm finally becoming his friend. That's the thing. I'm feeding my extrovert urge to become friendly with every MF I'm interested in. The Queen Elizabeth service. Dennis, am I still a royal servant? I think you decided that on your own, but sure. You are whatever you are in your headcanon. Oh, I see. If I tell someone something tragic and they stutter over text, I'm a rapid. Well, I mean, if you if you tell someone something tragic, well, I mean, in that case, it's not really about the tragic part of it. It's about the lack of seriousness. If you tell something to someone and you're serious about it, and they're like not serious about it, I think that speaks about their character. It doesn't really speak about the fact that they stutter. I think that's fine. Like in the speech, I don't think that's a problem. Although I don't know if I'd be offended or anything if someone did that and I told them something tragic. Probably because I just don't expect anything of other people. Because I don't expect anything of other people, I cannot actually be let down by other people. It's like that type of it's the coward's way, or something like that. Kind of something like that. Of course, it's not as though I like never let anyone into my heart. I simply, well, yeah, I guess, but like I also don't expect them to stay in my heart, if that makes sense. I'm a Walmart milk carton. Here, does that mean I can see the sun? No, actually no. Dennis, do you like to walk outside sometimes? Yeah, usually in winter. There's a forest nearby. I like to go in the forest. How do I even draw this? I think it'd be like something like that, but I don't think so. I think that looks wrong, or kind of. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just go with whatever I end up doing. Oh, okay. I guess I'll stay in the basement. Yes, you will. Imagine this scene. Oh my god, I don't know what I'll do with my family. That fire was terrific. Oh god, how I'll live with myself. And then the MF starts stuttering like Deku from My Hero Academia. I mean, yeah. If I tell my day one friend that their mom died and Oh, that their mom died, and they reply with, "What? I'm gonna cry harder than him at the funeral because there's no way I know him as a friend at that point." Oh, cool. I just live surrounded by streets. Maybe I should go to a park or anywhere else to relax for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I go like outside in the forest often, but
It is fun sometimes just to walk around. So a forest, new evidence archive for Dennis
guess your location. I don't think that's gonna help you at all. Maybe if it was Rainbolt.
Okay, one drawing down. Let's see if I can do another one. Let's see if I can do another one indeed. Okay, I'll do this. Actually, I need to move this thing. Give me 1 second. If I move this over there, I should be able to actually draw properly. And I'll just put that there. Okay, cool. The only thing I know about the My Hero Academia fandom is that they like to draw fan-made classes. Yeah, I don't really know anything about the My Hero Academia fandom other than people hate them. That one mouth is open in a specific way.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's open, it's open in a way that no other mouth is open. So all mouths are open in a specific way. I think that these mouths are pretty benign, I'm not gonna lie. These are some pretty normal mouths. Well, you know, I mean, normal aside from the fact that they have, like, fangs, but hey, what you gonna do about it?
You haven't seen the worst part? Worst part is the shippers make me want to jump at the sun.
Yeah, I heard that a lot of people have, like, problems with, like, My Hero Academia. Yeah, people in that fandom shipping characters, but honestly, I don't think I could care. Well, yeah, I mean, that's me though. I mean, like, I am. Is my entire personality based off of apathy? Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of naive of me to think that people won't ship other characters. I don't think I can actually. You know, there is things that I can get myself to care about, but people doing things and like shipping characters is something that I don't think I can care enough. I don't think I can care about.
I don't know about normal, but I know about normie mouths. What? I mean, look cool in a specific or unique way. Get it now?
I mean, not really, but I guess. As a professional shipper, I'm offended. Have I ever shipped anyone? No, I don't think so. Well, what does that even mean, ship? Oh, I think these two people would be well together? I guess so, but... Yeah, I've done that, I guess.
Shippers are gonna ship. It's only a problem when other people tell people they can do any other ship because their ship is the true ship. Yeah.
I'm implying they're cool.
Well, thank you.
It's just that you said that in a very weird way.
I've seen people on Twitter, top 3, where social media platforms, by the way, ship Ochako, and Endeavor.
Yeah, people ship, like, any character. I mean, maybe I'm just desensitized to, like, what people do. Maybe something in my brain is broken. But even so, I don't think I can bring myself to actually be, like, I can't get a reaction out of myself. I think I've been around the internet. Maybe I've just been around on the internet too long. Maybe that's it. I mean, have you ever tried to couple any of your characters together? Well, I mean, yeah. Is it a ship if I'm the one who's like, if I'm the one, if I'm writing the story, is it a ship? I don't think so. It's just canon. It's canon at that point. BMO fan art, please. Someone make a fan art. Yep, it's a ship. Your official shipper. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. Is that how that works? I don't think so. That's not what I understand a shipper to be. But if it is, then so be it. Okay, let me bring in some shading for her eyes. Gold chip mentioned? No. No one mentioned gold chip. Why would you do this to me? Gold chip was not, in fact, mentioned. You can't just manifest gold chip out of nowhere. That's... no. El Bimo, he's the silliest character in Adventure Time. Prove me wrong. I don't really remember Adventure Time. Adventure Time. Hold on. Let me bring in her collarbone. Hand. Or maybe? Turns out I'm a couple of minutes behind. Crazy. But why? It could also be that I'm just reading the comments late. It's not like I read the comments exactly when they come out, most of the time. As Patrick Bateman once said, why the heck not, you stupid bastard? With the treasure I summoned, gold chip appears? No! With this treasure. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Bring that down. Top 3 best inventions. The internet, I suppose, are air fryers and the fridge. Refrigeration in general. Air fryers are great, honestly. Air fryers can actually toast things. That's crazy. I mean, I guess like toaster ovens were before air fryers, so like I think a toaster oven is like pretty cool, but air fryers are just better. I will, you little scoundrel, I will. Hunted is in fact a scoundrel. An out and out scoundrel. Air fryer, and air fryer. Wait. Air fryer, and air fryer. Air fryer, actually. What the heck is that? Okay, that's just the folder. Cool. Let me bring in, oh wait, let me put her markings in. More markings. You know, this is the most expressive I've actually drawn her in a while. Honorable mention, air fryer. Air fryers are great. I think refrigeration is a necessity, but air fryers are like, come on, it's an air fryer. Tell Dennis, tell Hunted to stop rage baiting. Can I also get food? No. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty cool. Hold on. Request rejected. Why am I rejecting a request? Because telling someone to stop doing something is a lot of work. Not really, I could just, you know, tell them to stop, but like, Let me bring, okay, if shoulder hair, that there, then I guess her hand should be coming over here. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. That means her arm is going to be there. Her dress or whatever she has is going to be there. I'm going to bring in her... whatever this is. Oh, I also didn't put her in her normal outfit. For whatever reason. I just didn't feel like it, I suppose. I suppose I didn't feel like it. In fact, I'm using one as we speak. An air fryer? Yes. Imagine not having an air fryer. Actually, our air fryer broke a little while ago, but we have a new one. It was some rocky times when the air fryer was broken. Let me tell you that. Okay. Yeah. No. So let me still keep going. I like this face. This face is actually pretty good. Mainly the eyes, actually. I think the eyes are the best part about this face. I can say how much I like this face, but then in the end, I'm always gonna prefer the emotionless one though. Net feeling, society failing. I like that hand. Thank you, Muppet with a Z. Rip Dennis's old air fryer. Yes. He was a good man. He deserved to live a little bit longer, but no, he died out of nowhere for no reason. The hands are just chef kiss. Thank you. Or I guess you said chief kiss. Alrighty. I'm gonna bring in that, and then I'm gonna go over here. I need to bring that in, and then I'm gonna bring that out, I think. I think that works, yeah. Cool. Dennis, who's in the basement with you? No one, you're by yourself. Mwahahaha. Isolation is a great form of torture. Not like I'm torturing you, like, why would I do that? But, you know, just hypothetically. Hypothetically, what am I talking about? What am I on about? What am I actually yapping about? Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Are you doing good? Muppet with a Z? I hope you're doing good. But I'm your loyal servant. Yeah, you know, ever since that one time you went to watch that documentary, I don't know if that's been true. I don't know if that's been true. Hello, Dave X. Welcome to the stream. I was watching your stream while watching it. Uh-huh, that's what they all say. Who is all? Don't worry about that. Let's just say you weren't the first, and it seems like you won't be the last. There were others. No, there were others. They're not present anymore. Let's just say. If you think about it, how do eldritch horrors breathe in space? Last time I checked, it's pretty empty unless they're plants. I don't think they need to breathe. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it's not like I studied eldritch horror biology like for a couple years. Nope, I would never do something like that. I am but a humble artist. I can't rebel anyway, so tell me how they went. Oh, don't worry. You'll find out. I mean, what? What? Okay. What? Oh, let me do that. Okay, let me see. Okay, I've done 2 pathoses. 2 pathi. Starvation, disease, abuse, what happened to them? Don't worry about it. Let me see. Okay. The head. Actually, this head is too tilted. I want the head to be straighter. Like that. Bring the head in, bring that down, that like that. Okay, so if we're gonna assume that this is the... I almost made super soap. I lost it before I could make a soap clean civilization. Unfortunate. Eldritch horror are beyond consciousness. Someone like Yog-Sothoth, is able to bend space-time with his bare presence. Makes you think he's held back by a reality thing called Oxy. Nope, just Oxy. That exists to them like how trees on a planet. Huh. But anyways. So I'm gonna bring this there. I'm gonna bring... Who is this? Who do I want to draw? Who do I want to put here? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this in, bring that out. So right there, I think, and then like that. But then I'm gonna pop that out, bring that in, and then bring that down. Something's wrong here, but you know, it's fine. Then we're gonna bring in her elbow over here, which is like that. Bring that down like that. I'm gonna bring that down, bring that in, and then I'll bring that in. So let me see. The thumb should be there. The other fingers are gonna be coming over here. Or something like this. I don't really know. I don't know why her hand is gray. That's fine. I can barely watch the stream with how shit my internet is. Well, hopefully it'll be better another time. But one can only hope. Wait a minute. If her elbow's there, then her arm is gonna have to be here. If her arm is there, then whatever. I'll deal with that in my own time. 2 FPS sometimes. Okay, hold on. Oh, so that's what that line is. Okay, that makes so much sense now. That's what I've been drawing. This has just been the hip. So then what's that then? What have I been drawing over here then? I wonder. Have you guys started the drawing for oh, hello, Ori. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Have you started drawing for the Discord challenge? I have not, no. But I know what I'm gonna do, but I haven't started yet. Sorry. Was checking something. What's the challenge? Draw your OC modeling for a brand or something like that. Dennis, can I send an already drawn piece or price? I mean drawing. What do you mean? Can you? I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I suppose. You can send whatever, but like, yeah. I guess if it's like with the challenge. If it relates to the challenge, then if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I guess. Oh, what's the other side of the sketchbook? That's the page that you saw in last stream. That's what I was drawing last stream. Hello, evil Diavola. Oh, so you finally finished the shading? I actually did, yeah. Well, did I finish it yesterday? I actually don't know. Wait, was I streaming yesterday? Wait, no. Did I? Oh, I didn't stream yesterday. Right, that's what happened. Okay, I remember. Okay, you would mind, I see. I don't. Doesn't. You can do whatever you want. The scale of it. Oh, never mind. Okay, let me bring this there, bring that there, so then her here. I'm gonna bring that in like that, then her hair curves upwards like that. Okay. I need to figure out what I'm actually doing here. So bring this there. So her crotch needs to go a little bit higher, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. Okay, like that.
if a dragon is named by the amount of legs and limbs, then what if a dragon had 2 wings, 2 legs, or 2 wings and 3 legs? What would it be called? Pardon? I don't know. Maybe that'd be a new type of dragon. Okay, goodbye, Ori. A worm with a wyvern with a boner. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, I need to bring that in.
Basically, some seniors of ours were asking for donations for unofficial freshers party, despite us already having one official one already a long time ago, and I wasn't interested, but they kept pressing us juniors. Like I'm already midterm. Wait, like it's almost midterm. Why are we having a party? What?
All right, so I'm gonna bring down the shading there. I don't really care. I don't really care about this drawing. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll do it because practice. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Bring that in. I'm gonna bring that in. I'm just gonna shade downwards. And then connect, and then hair, yeah, something like that, and then something like that, and then I'm gonna bring that down, which connects to there, and then I'm gonna bring down, hold on, like that, and then I'm just gonna bring down that, and then shade, and then that should be enough. Hold on, no, this doesn't seem like enough. I'm just gonna take that like that. No, that doesn't also work. Like that? Maybe? I guess that works. No, still doesn't work. Maybe that? Okay, I give up. I give up, just finish. I'm just gonna finish the drawing.
I don't know why it happens, but during high school, me and my friends thought of seniors as cool people, but now in university/college, we all say our seniors are trash. Interesting.
You're back, Ori. Welcome back. So which way is the light coming? Okay, the light is coming from that direction, so I suppose we'd actually just put shading on this part of the hand, and then actually get to bring in the shading for this arm to actually make it more understandable what's happening, which is kind of still weird, but yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I'll do this drawing.
That's an interesting outfit.
I'll do it. Actually, hold on. Let me just bring that in and then like that. I think that works, yeah. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna bring in her face. Like so. The air. Yeah. Like so. How's the wife single? She's fine. She's fine. I meant life. Oh, how's life? The same. The same. Guys, I want to draw NSFW. Should I make it normal or special? I don't know what that means, but do the more exciting option. The more exciting option is always the correct one. Or something, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do that there. So marker's there, arm is here. I guess elbow is gonna be there and then arm is there. Well, there's a movie about nothing. Would you be? What if there's a movie about nothing? Would you be able to see the movie, or would it not be released? Because basically those are nothing, but one of those are different. What? I'm confused. I don't even understand the question. By the way, you haven't added me to the 18 plus channel. I'm not a minor. Yeah, okay, I forgot. I'll do it. You know, I can probably do it now, actually. Wait, what's your name? Oh yeah, you're Noel. I'm gonna steal your bread if you keep this up. Don't steal my bread. I need that. Your name is Noel. Edit roles and not that one, that role. Okay, cool. There you go. Back to what I was doing. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. Dennis, for your birthday, what would your ideal cake be? I don't know, something with coconut, I guess. I'm not picky. As long as it tastes good. I don't really have any cakes in mind. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so maybe bring that there, and then I bring that there. Oh, hello, Pume. Welcome to the stream. Well, anyways, I'll be sure to add me. Yeah, I added you already. You're added to the thing. Okay, so if I remember correctly, oh, this is a very interesting outfit. So you there, bring you around, so you're connecting there. You're wrapping around there, and then you're gonna pop out over here also. Did you draw Eunice yet? No, I didn't. I'll give you a list. Or ice cream cake. Then I'll take vanilla cake. The others sound. Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do this like that, and then that like that. Who's Eunice or Eunice? From the Black Souls, if I remember correctly. She's a unicorn, or is it a unicorn? Yeah, she's a unicorn girl. think it's like that, and then I just do that, and then I do something like that, and then I bring you in.
A little concerning, but interesting nonetheless.
Wait, wait. What's a little concerning? I don't know what's concerning.
These 2 pictures a day is killing me, but I suppose that's why it's a challenge. I see.
Oh, Black Souls 2? Black Souls 2 is concerning. I mean, yeah, I suppose you can call it that. Concerning. There's something going on with Pathos, Pathos's hands. I don't think so. No. I don't believe so. By the way, where's her other arm? I guess, yeah, it's behind the body, so technically you wouldn't need to see it? It'd be like that. I didn't even shade it. I guess I should shade it. Let me shade the hand. Or, yeah, let me shade the hand and stuff. I think that kind of works. Whatever.
Dennis, how'd you feel if I drew suggestive art of your OCs? I'm really curious.
How'd I feel? I mean, yeah, draw if you want. Art is free. I don't really care.
Actually, I find, yeah.
It'd actually be interesting. It'd be interesting. It's always interesting to see how other people interpret characters and stuff. So yeah,
It'd be be interesting. Would you ever think about making an art book? Me? Maybe if I get good enough, yeah. Once upon a time in a world long gone, a sculptor wanted a child, so he sculpted his perfect son with the mud of the ground, the mud of the ground, the spit of the ocean, and the eyes of a boar, but he was missing something. You're gonna do the other part of the story in another stream? Okay, goodbye.
yeah. I mean, I encourage people to make the art that they want to make, right? So yeah, that plus I also just find people like interpreting characters to be interesting. So.
I'm gonna become the new Shadman. I don't think you should. I don't think that's like. I don't think you want to do that.
I don't think you want to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I would not recommend. I don't think it ended well for that guy. So like the poofy check. So like it's like that. Actually, it'll be more like that.
Mess of Society sounds fine.
Well, if you think you can handle the pressure, sure. Oh, sounds fire. Okay. I won't advise it, but if you think you can handle it, I guess do whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna bring that like there. Oh, hold on. Wait, let me see something. I'm gonna bring... Where is she pointing? Who knows? Right, I was saying that this pose is very interesting. I mean, not pose, this outfit. Hold on, can I do it properly? And it goes around the outside of the body like that until it reaches the chest where it comes back in. So it's like that, but then it wraps back around during, like, around here. So it's like, bro, who designed this? Who was the one who came up with this? That's the real question. And then it comes down over here, I think. Okay, let me see, bring that there. So, like, I'm gonna bring in her hair, or actually I'll bring in her eyes. What am I talking about? There's some really interesting clothes designs out there, and some that break my brain to think about. Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting stuff. What's the point in being an artist if I don't try out new stuff? Is how I feel. And so I do. By the way, I think I'm supposed to put that there. And bring that in. Bring in her eyebrows, I guess. And markings again. Yeah, I truly do think that Pathos is the easiest character for me to draw. She's the easiest out of them. Noma's pretty easy, but I think the shading that I have to do on her body is always a little bit, unless like I do like the human version of Noma, it's always a little bit troubling. I accidentally made it all black, but whatever, it's fine. The mouth. I said accidentally, but I just did it and I just couldn't go back. So I did it, regretted it, and couldn't go back. Such is the woes of using pen. Is she falling? I guess she's falling. Because that's how I did the hair, so I guess it makes sense. Okay, I'm still going to bring that in. Her other arm. She does, we're not so different. You believe that, and I believe the 11 years of drawing should allow me to draw whatever I want. I mean, I guess, yeah. Wait, what do I believe? Wait, what do I believe? That, you should... Wait. Yeah, I think people should do what they want. I also think that if you do something and you get backlash for it, it's not like, not me personally. I don't think I care enough about like a lot of things for me to like personally give backlash. But if someone does get backlash for something, no, I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. What am I actually yammering about? I'm just saying, sometimes people do things and then they get confused. They're like, wait, why is this happening to me? But it's like, no matter if you think like the backlash is good or bad, whatever happens to you, I think it's probably always good to be aware of what you're doing and what's probably gonna happen if you do. Now me, see, I don't have expectations about anything, so I'm never really surprised. But I'm not really expecting anything either. Wait, no, I'm not surprised, and I'm not surprised. Yeah. Somebody who makes something should that's controversial, they should expect backlash no matter what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to be a menace, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, I was like, yeah, if you want to be a menace to society, that's cool, but expect backlash. So I guess it's just like it's essentially just a bodysuit. I guess that's what this is. I'm not gonna be able to do the clothing. That's a really interesting way to draw folds. Actually, use the liquify tool on highlights. If you use the liquify tool on the highlights, you can actually emphasize the folds without actually having to do the line art for them. I should take that into consideration next time. That's cool. I mean, it's not like I have the liquify tool here, so I'll just draw whatever. I'ma just draw. guess I should probably start shading the stomach first, and that should be enough for me to inform me of what I should do with the suit. So something like this. Okay, so if that's what we're going with, and I'm gonna bring that in like that. If this is what we're going with, yeah. But okay, so I might as well just color. I should color it. Yeah, if I color it, I think that'll make more sense. Instead of shading it black, because I was gonna shade it black, the suit black, but yeah, I think it's gonna lose a lot of quality, and you'll be able to see details. By the way, so this is gonna be coming in, and then we're gonna be bringing the leg in. So because this leg is out here, it's gonna be having some shading, and this is also gonna be coming like that. So maybe like something like this is gonna be how it works, I guess. And then some shading here. So like this allows me to, yeah, this is gonna allow me to do details while also keeping the suit defined, so you can actually know that it's a suit. Dennis, where's everyone else? Like in the stream? Maybe they're drawing. Maybe they have on the stream in the background. Or maybe it's all an illusion. You're really the only person here, and the rest are AI. Maybe everyone disappeared. Everyone was spirited away. Many different options. Pick the one that you want the most. Okay, so if her, yeah, okay, there you go. So I guess her leg would be there. I'm gonna bring in the side, and then right there's a fold. Right there's a fold. Right there's a fold. Her chest is here, so I guess shadow is gonna be there. I guess, yeah, and then like there, maybe? Okay, cool. What's her color again? Also, this arm is pretty short. I guess it's pointing backwards though, so I guess the perspective kind of makes sense. Okay, is this the pencil that I wanted? Or, no, this is the pencil that I wanted. What color does she normally have on? Black. She normally has on black. But black doesn't work here because of the shading. So instead of black, also I should probably finish the shading here. So instead of black, I'll do something like... I don't know. I guess blue. I guess she wears blue sometimes. So I'll do blue. Which is like this, but this is the wrong color of blue. Oh, okay, I know what color. I'll do this color. This weird turquoise green, blue-green color. Something like this. The suit is right there. Is this where the suit is also, or is that... No, that's not where the suit is. The suit is over here. So I'm just gonna bring it along the side of the body and then bring it down here. I'll keep the highlights mostly not colored, obviously. And I'll bring it over there. Like that. I sat alone in a field of rotting gold. I hear the whispers of what once was cheer and glee, I suppose, now replaced by wailing and echoes and echoing screams. What is that? What are you quoting? That is a quote, right? I guess right there. Ori the poet? Indeed. go. Like that. I'm gonna bring in the shading for it right here too. Like that. And I didn't even know it. Okay, pal. Ori is Eminem. Ori is the greatest lyricist. Confirmed. Okay, I'll just shade up here because up here is going to be in shadow anyway. Or it's supposed to be in shadow, anyways. And then what are we going to do for this? For the up for the what am I talking about? For the jacket part, I can make it orange. I can make it yellow. I think it's really yellow. Yellow is also part. I came up with that one on the spot. He really is Eminem. Hear this? Hair? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm gonna change the music real quick. You know, interestingly enough, with this stream that's named Art with a Hint of Restfulness, I think I'm more tired than when I got 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Or 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Ain't that weird? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to sleep early anyways, earlier than I'm going to sleep earlier than I normally do. Because, yeah, I should have everything done for today. It's going to be fun. I'm just going to have fun today. Have fun and draw. I recorded most of the video I needed to do yesterday, last night, and then basically I can just do whatever I want now. Hooray. Okay, I'm going to do... what song was I doing yesterday? I don't know. Okay, I can do that song. I haven't done that song in a long time, but I won't. I'm gonna stick with this song. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, okay. Can I play the song, please? Thank you. One fish, two fish, blue fish, indigo fish, I don't know fish, pasta fish, I'm a pharmacist, Seuss. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume slightly. There you go. You know what I can do actually? What if I do what's it called? Subsurface scattering on the highlights. Just to make them pop. Add some subsurface scattering. I think that'll look cool. That does kind of look cool. I need to draw, but I'm procrastinating so much. I'm not even funny for 6 days. Out of 11 free ones, I've drawn. You've been nada. You've been doing nothing. Unfortunate. Well, maybe you'll break the streak today. I just realized I didn't finish her. Yesterday, actually, I didn't draw in my sketchbook at all. I just was finishing up some digital art. And then I played chess. I played chess and someone made me delete chess. No, I didn't. Yeah, I was playing like chess until like 1 a.m. I think. Yeah, I think it was like 1 a.m. I was forced to delete chess by someone. Someone a little bit smarter than me, I won't lie. YouTube doesn't window and window. I want to digital art while watching stream. Oh yeah, maybe not this. There are some like things, some web browsers that let you do that, but like for like this one, yeah, the web browser I'm on right now doesn't let me do that,
Or right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. But there's another one. What is it called? I don't know. But yeah, some web browsers allow you to, and some don't. Sloth, what are you looking at? What are you witnessing, Sloth? With those big ol' eyes. Chess is not that good. I don't think chess is that bad either, though. I think chess is as good as you want it to be, right? Good art. Thank you, thank you. Or rather, I said smarter than me. Someone more responsible than me maybe delete chess. I have no games on my phone. Which, like, to be fair, it's because I don't play most of them. But I was playing chess a lot. Unfortunately. She's gone now. How much pathos can I draw in one? I think I need to stop. I need to stop drawing pathos. But okay, I'll make this the last one. The last pathos drawing. The lashed dandelion. I haven't been chatting much because I'm multitasking. It'd be like that. Usually whenever I'm watching an art stream, I'm also drawing. Finished today's Inktober drawing. Oh, nice. What was today's Inktober prompt? What am I supposed to be doing? There's so many bumps. Reckless. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I don't really need to worry about anything interesting here. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that there, bring that there, bring that up. Reckless. Or was once alone and now completely, and now once company grazes the land, the martyr is no longer. Or he sacrificed himself in order to be able to, for the lands to prosper, is what happened. Actually, I'll do that, and then I'm gonna have, so the shirt is gonna be coming up here, and then it's gonna be wrapping around here. If the, how would this actually work? I guess it'd be something like that. So you're wrapping that around right there. So the shirt is getting pulled towards the hand, arm. We're gonna be bringing that like that. That's coming like there. Some of that's going there. Bring that up around there, around like that. I need to do that. Elbows over there. Okay, just broke my lead. I haven't broke my lead in a long time. I press very lightly with my pencil. And I try to press lightly with my pen. I should probably do that more. But with the pen specifically. But. Something like that, I guess. And then I'm bringing that in, so I'll just bring that in, and then... Which way does this go? Back? I'm gonna assume it goes back. Or something like that. Now... I'm
don't think I probably shouldn't worry about that. I'll just figure that out afterwards. And yeah, I'll figure everything else out afterwards.
What's today's Inktober prompt? Apparently it's reckless. Can I finish my art while finishing myself? What does that even mean?
It might be a little bit eyebrow raising, but I won't raise my eyebrows. Surely there's a reasonable explanation to whatever that sentence is.
The sentence is as you see it. I see.
So it's like that, and then I'm just gonna be bringing it down there. So then her chest is over here. If her chest is over there, I'm just gonna bring her back more in. And then it will be wrapping like that.
I see. Since I'm on digital, is it cool that I do a sketch then line art, or do I just have to draw in ink without undo from the get-go? Are you talking about Inktober? Isn't Inktober only for traditional?
Like with real ink? I don't know. I've never participated, so I don't actually know the rules. How does this work? Okay, so I bring this down. Hip is here. Or so I think. Yeah, hip is there, and then we just bring out the leg. Okay, cool. If butt and spine, then shorts. Yes.
Great choice of music. Thank you.
I made it myself. I need to bring that down there.
Welcome to the stream, Frozzy Tango. You playing on Dragon Manga one day?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Once I get good enough. Once I find that I make the art that I want to make, yeah, I'll make a manga probably. This just doesn't work right. This just doesn't work. Okay, so I guess that would work, and then uh, and then I need to bring this back. I'm struggling. Any idea what it'd be about? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I have a story. There's lore. God damn, Dennis, what she's doing with all that. I have absolutely no idea. I think I went wrong somewhere along the line, but it's cool. Or at least something looks. Let me think. It's really this. So if torso there, I think I have to bring in the hips slightly. And if I bring in the hips slightly, then I can bring in the pants slightly. And if I can bring in the pants slightly, I can bring this in. Which is like, now it's messy, right? I'd rather it not. I'd rather it be. Yeah, I think that works. I'm enjoying the view. Fair enough, but I would rather. Okay, how do I. Impossible, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll live with it. Maybe I could, like. Okay, so the face is gonna be coming in like that. And then head is around there. That's where that is. Shoulder's gonna be coming up like that. Obviously spine is around there. If this is a high angle or low angle, then jaw is there. Air is there. Like that, I think. Actually, no, this is wrong. From this angle, air wouldn't be like this. The air would be more like, well, I'm kind of drawing through it, which I don't really want to do, but something like that. The eye would be somewhere over here. And yeah. Need to bring that in like that. I guess I could do that, and that kind of works since it's the inside of the shirt. Okay. Spine, side of the body, shading. Okay, here's what I'll do. First of all, the pigtails. Let me bring in the pigtails before I get carried away with anything else. Pigtail there. Bring that in like that. Other pigtail there. One bang is going to go right there. And I think that's fine. Under here is going to be shaded. Over here is going to be shaded. And over here is going to be shaded. And if all of that's shaded, then obviously over here is shaded too. Okay, now I'm going to bring in all the rest of the shading over here. Is it hot recently? I wonder why. It's like about to be winter. I don't know why in the house is kind of hot. It doesn't really make any sense. I don't really get it. Okay, you know what? This looks alright. It looks fine. With some shading and a little bit of acceptance, it looks passable. Okay, I'm gonna now bring this in like that. Like that. Okay, cool. Now I can bring back in the seam like that, and then like that. Bring some shading in like that. Or not shading, but yeah, actually shading. And then we're gonna just wrap around there just to give, and then like there, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then something like that. I think this works. Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool, that basically works. Okay. I'll move on to the next drawing. What constitutes as emotionally cheap or unnecessarily melancholic within the story? Emotionally cheap. I don't know. I don't think there's really anything that. I don't think anything really counts as that. I think it depends on like the person, your personal taste, but what count? I mean, there are a lot of stories that like right before a character dies, they like put in the backstory. So I guess some people would consider that emotionally cheap. But I mean, there's ways that you can like do it properly, or like do it in a way that it just depends on how it's executed. As long as it's executed in a way that feels satisfying, I guess, then yeah. Dennis's music to thy eardrums. Huh. Yeah, I don't really think anything really is truly cheap or unnecessary, right? I think if an artist wants to tell a story, then they'll tell that story. So I don't think that an artist telling a story is wrong. So whatever they add, I don't think it's wrong, but there are definitely ways that they can ruin it and make it seem as if it's, or yeah, they can like ruin it with like bad pacing maybe, or bad execution. But other than that, it's fine. If you get a flashback before going into a fight, you might as well just call your loved ones to say goodbye. Exactly. Although there's some times where getting a flashback makes you win. Well, if you're the main character, I suppose. You get a flashback in the middle. If you get a flashback in the middle of the fight, then you're gonna win. If you don't, who knows? It's up in the air. Or if you're not the main character, well. Okay, so I'm gonna break that there. I'm gonna break that in like that. Assuming this is a low angle. I mean, yeah, this is a high angle shot. What am I talking about? Trying to draw a manga without feeling draggy is a real challenge. What do you mean exactly? What's draggy? What do you mean by draggy? One of my characters, who is one of the most powerful characters, gets a flashback, and literally next frame he dies. Oof. Yeah, that's common. Like moments in the manga where nothing is happening and you're just drawing a character heading a direction. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a challenge. It just depends on how creative you are with like the composition. Um, for like there are a lot of things that yeah, there's a lot of things that could feel draggy if you are not like spicing it up. I mean, of course, you could do something that is draggy for the intention of it being draggy. If I guess there's a way that you can use it, and you can use something like that in a way that like it doesn't it's as in it serves a purpose or something, but um yeah. I mean, like having interesting dialogue to go along with like traveling, like you were saying. I think that would be pretty. Maybe that'd be able to spice it up. You just have to have something interesting going on. If it's only, yeah, something like that. There are ways that you can remedy that. It's somewhat like a side quest, and it feels like a chore. So yeah, making it spicy is challenging. Well, yeah. Let me see. Um, like it can be a chore, but it isn't like it can be a chore for like the characters, but for the reader, it doesn't have to be a chore. So like whether like a character has an interesting inner monologue or something like that, or or inner monologue, or not inner monologue if you understand, but like if the environment itself isn't interesting, then the characters have to be interesting. Essentially, is what I'm saying. If the characters aren't interesting, then the environment itself, the world itself, has to be interesting. Dennis, how would you think dialogue should be handled or made interesting? How would I think so? Dialogue that either serves a purpose into getting to know, yeah, dialogue that serves a purpose, or dialogue that characterizes the character, if that makes sense, right? Like there are let me see, like pure exposition just for the sake of exposition sometimes just like doesn't feel satisfying. I don't know. I don't have a like. I'm not exactly a writer, so I'm not a writer, so I don't actually have the answer. I don't really know. Like I know when a series is interesting or has interesting dialogue, but I don't know exactly why. Right? That's the thing. Okay, goodbye, Dave X. I'm more knowledgeable. Like I can more talk about like art, right? I'm more knowledgeable about art. But when it comes to dialogue and that type of thing, I know when dialogue is good, but when it comes to like giving advice or something like that, I don't know. But like, let me see. Yeah, as long as if it doesn't feel out of nowhere or like it's just happening for no reason, like whoever's watching has to feel like it has a purpose. Like whatever the character's saying actually means something other than exposition for the sake of exposition. Hello, Ichigo. Welcome to the stream. Yes. For my shonen like story, I want the dialogue to feel like beginning of Bleach. It can get serious, but characters tend to show their other side. Oh. Speaking of Bleach, Ichigo's here. Yeah, I mean, having an interesting. I think as long as like it's just showing an interesting character or personality trait, or just characterizing the character more. That like if the dialogue is doing that, I think it's pretty fine. The dialogue of a character is usually what makes people like the character, unless like people just like the character just for their pure strength and power. But usually the actual personality is important, and the way that people get to know that personality is usually through dialogue or actions, right? So Usually, my strongest characters usually have funny comedic dynamic outside of outside of combat or serious situations. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good way to handle it. That's probably, I think that's like similar to like how Jujutsu Kaisen writes like Gojo or something like that. Specifically, you can either go the super serious route or the super goofy route, or a middle ground. There's always a middle ground. There's always room for a middle ground. I guess in like Jujutsu Kaisen's case, the serious one would be Geto, and then the goofy one would be Gojo. Who do you like in Bleach? I don't think you're talking to me because I haven't watched Bleach. So you'd have to be talking to Ori. I just like throwing problems at my characters. Some authors are sadistic, like ReZero, and just make their hero miserable and fail constantly. I think that's probably true. I think in ReZero's case, I think the suffering. Now, maybe I'm just coping. Maybe I'm glazing, but I think the suffering serves to highlight the character of the character of Subaru. Now, if it's just like suffering for the sake of suffering, then yeah, I think I think so. But the problems in ReZero are like problems to solve, not necessarily just suffering, I think. At least from what I've seen so far. Maybe it gets like crazy later or something. Or not even that it gets crazy, but maybe it gets how like some would say like unnecessary, but I think it serves a purpose. Yeah, something ReZero. Exactly. You need my help again? Sure. And then I'm just gonna put her arm behind her head? Something like that? Is ReZero's MC Subaru? Yes, it is. Subaru, like the car company, like the car brand or company or whatever. I don't know actually what it's called. I don't know what the terminology is. Car brand. I think brand makes more sense, right? Is it Subaru or Subaru? I'm only. It's Subaru, right? Because if I remember correctly, only because I think. Because a nickname is Baru. It's a brand, but it runs as a company, or am I just? I have no idea. I need to draw eyes, but I can't. I did a video on eyes. I have a video on drawing eyes. I don't know if it's like a good video. I don't know. Eyes are like in general this. Let's see. Why did my hands look? Eyes are in general this type of shape. At least for anime, this is like the shape I do, or like something similar. You put a circle, a circle in the middle. You add some eyelashes. In general, this is what I'm doing. And then essentially, I just simplify this into. I simplify that shape into like this shape. And voila, you have an eye. Depends on how realistic you want to make it and stuff like that, but. You know which wait, what? You know what? You know which isekai character died the most? Is it not Natsuki? It might not be Natsuki. Wait, why am I calling him Natsuki? It might not be Subaru, but I have no idea. I've been watching enough isekai to like, or I haven't watched an egregious amount of isekai to know exactly which one. Diavolo? Who is that guy? I keep hearing him mentioned, but I actually don't know what he does. What is he? What is he even from? Watch Konosuba? Yeah, I did watch. Konosuba's great. Well, okay, I haven't caught up fully. I was in season 3. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. But yeah, I didn't finish all of season 3, I think. But yeah, it's great. Konosuba's great. It's the anti-ReZero. I just watched a bit of Uma Musume season 2. Not even the entire thing. Nothing made me cry so much. I thought nothing could beat Breaking Bad. Hello, Carpet Tunnel. I haven't watched Uma Musume, but yeah. Diavola. Wait. Diavolo isn't an isekai MC. Diavolo from JoJo's? Oh. An infinity amount of deaths, and one of his deaths has to be an isekai? That's... Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about JoJo's. Haven't watched it. I'm back. Welcome back, Sloth. What did you miss? Nothing, really. Diavolo from John's Abnormal Expedition. Of course, of course. What's JoJo's? All I know is John's. Oh, hello, Broken Skull. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I literally got an 8 in English oral test. I don't know how good or bad that is. An 8 out of what? 8 out of 10? 8 out of 100? Out of 10? Oh, that's pretty good. He's stuck in an infinite amount of deaths as he got trapped in an infinite amount of deaths, meaning he has theoretically died watching the stream. So, like, he's died in an infinite amount of ways, is essentially what it is. Like, he's gone through an infinite amount of realities in which he's died, that type of thing. But why, though? But why, though? For what purpose, though? My class got mad at the teacher because they think I deserve more. Huh. Her legs are supposed to keep going down, I suppose. Yeah, hold on. Let me bring her legs in. And assuming, so I guess her legs will end here. And so the kneecap is supposed to, not, wait, hold on. Kneecap there. I guess this is how it works? I'm not sure if I'm convinced about the perspective I'm doing here. Giorno Giovanni didn't like his vibe? Huh. That's unfortunate. Well, one day I'll have to watch John's Abnormal Expedition. Maybe then I'll get it. Yeah, see, I think the feet would be a little bit closer together because... But, whatever. I'm dumbing it down a lot. You know, something stand, something power, something abnormal, something bizarre, something infinite depth loop. Yeah? Let me get the actual reason. No, I think I covered it. I think I got it. Something stand, something JoJo's. I'm confident in my answer. All right, let me go to a different drawing. Dun, 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 dun. Or maybe I go to a different page, actually. I'm only on I'm only on season 1 of Joseph. Stopped at I think episode 8. Does it get better? Only Ori can answer this question. Diablo was selling drugs? What do you mean? He was selling drugs and so he was selling drugs and so he got put in a death loop? Crazy. What does selling drugs have to do with getting put in a death loop, though? What pose should I draw? High angle, too much. He was just a bad person and a bad mafia boss. Well, fair enough. Let me see. All right. So theoretically, Diavolo has died because Subaru overpowered him in a game of rock, paper, scissors. Alrighty, back to drawing. Dennis, would you like to draw man? No. Not particularly. How good is Konosuba after season 1? Season 2. What's season 2? Oh, that's what season 2 is. Oh, it's solid. It's solid. It's good. Is it better? It's either the same or better. And season 3, I think, is no, it's good. It's good. Konosuba is good. I will stand by that. That's just for sure. Hello, Cheese. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's what you're. That two girls, one cup. I was like, what are you saying? I was trying to figure out. I was like, not. Yeah, I have no idea what that acronym was. My phone died. Oh, hello. Welcome back, Rap God.
Okay, so assuming leg there, foot there. If foot there, then
Dennis, when you draw, do you focus on what? On the drawing as a whole, on an individual drawing, or making smooth lines?
I focus on, yeah, I focus on the construction. So not the drawing as a I mean, yes, I focus on the drawing as a whole essentially. I'm focusing on does like okay, if is I'm trying to figure out exactly, okay, if this body part is here, then that means this body part is here, then that means this body part is there. I'm essentially doing that. I'm not focusing on trying to make smooth lines per se, but I do want to make clean lines so they don't like get too messy. I mainly focus on I'm trying to focus on the construction is what I'm trying to do. Yeah. By the way, so essentially in that case, the rib cage would be there, but then if rib cage there, then that there, and that there, then going out. But which way is it facing? I suppose we're facing this side, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter. Fine, whatever. Okay, so if I bring this over here, the neck would be somewhere around here. I think this head is too big, but I think I could fix it anyways. And then arm is going to come down there and then wrap around there, something like that. I mean, I focus on an individual. I focus on an individual part when I'm drawing it, but I'm also like, meanwhile doing that, I'm also thinking about, okay, how does this part actually relate to another body part in pose, like just to actually get down the proper pose that I'm trying to do. I'm always referencing the other body parts to try and make sure I'm doing it properly. I'm proportioning it right. I don't know if I said that right. Proportioning it. Yeah, there you go. Beninging. Okay, cool. Hold on. Wait. Let's do that like that. And then I bring in the head. Okay. I think I should just do that instead, which is like, yeah, that kind of works. I'm still super confused on how this works in comparison to that. Essentially I'll do that, and then I'll just bring that there, and then like that, and then I will bring that out like that, and then I will bring that in like so, but then we'll also bring that in like so, and then if that's like that, then I'll just bring that in like that, and then wrap that around, and then bring that in like that, which that goes to that, and then I do that. Okay, like that. Obviously some folds are going to be coming out like that, but then that also means folds are going to be coming out like that. The belt line or whatever this is. And then I bring that in like so. Then that, the seam for the side. The other pants leg would be coming around there, and then we just bring that up, and then we bring that up, and then I think I'm cool. Yeah, I think I'm cool. Okay, cool. That kind of works. I did it. Kind of. Now what I do need to do is bring that in, make that go like that, and then connect those two parts, and then I'm gonna bring that there.
Ready to feel nostalgic about this in 6 months' time?
Nostalgia's good, I think. Wait, yeah, nostalgia's something, that's for sure. Um, I'm gonna bring in the eyes now. It's crazy how the present moment will be mourned by your future self. Yeah, that's true. At least that used to be true. I don't know if I try not to hold on too much to the present, mainly because I have a problem with hoarding. The moment I value something a lot, I start to hoard it. So I try not to value things too much. But yeah, I have a lot of like nostalgia about a lot of things. For good or for bad. Probably bad. I probably should not hold on to the past a lot, but I do. Like that. Then I bring that down. Wait, no, I bring that up. Is that what nostalgia is? Mourning? Isn't it interesting that when you see something like a really beautiful piece of artwork or a really beautiful, or you hear like really nice music, you don't exactly feel all like, it's like all the feelings that you get from it isn't entirely positive. There's like a painful part of that feeling, like a longing, a yearning. Like there's a hint of it's like a similar feeling to nostalgia. It's not obviously not nostalgia, but it's similar to that. Ain't that interesting? What's that one word? Egress? What does that mean exactly? I don't think I've heard that word before. I don't think I know exactly what it means. Exit? It means exit. Exit. Like it's not regress. And it and maybe like maybe the root word isn't even regress or something like that. It might be just a completely different root word. Adventure time? Come on, grab your friends. Wait. Sorry. Jake the dog and Finn the human. It's adventure time. Adventure, come on, okay. Gonna bring some shading down on her legs. To be fair, she's supposed to have on leggings, so I should probably shade this a little bit more.
Refers to an exit, a way out, or the right to go out. Example: the fire code requires multiple points of egress.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I've heard that word before. I just forgot in which context it was used. To exit. To escape. So her leggings are about that. Kind of like that. And then...
It was a Fire Adventure Time episode.
Huh. Probably. There's a lot of really good or at least I remember that there were a lot of really good Adventure Time episodes. That kind of just got deep out of nowhere. But maybe I'm misremembering. How do I... Okay, so toes. I don't really have to focus on them because leggings? Because stockings? They're not stockings. Well, I guess stockings are kind of like leggings. Leggings are stockings? Leggings are stockings.
Dennis, you didn't know ball? Egress.
I will actually. In a second. And by that, I mean I'll be right back. After I finish this.
Panty and stocking? No.
Not panty and stocking. Didn't they get a new season? Didn't it end? Yeah, it ended already. Okay, that kind of works. Sloth, why are you sad? Why are you depressed?
Or is that just sleeping?
Not drawing the hands and feet is like not eating your vegetables. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to draw the... I do need to draw the hand, that's true. Although the feet... Well, I'm drawing the foot, just, you know, not exactly the toes. Because... stockings. Although I do need to draw the hand. The hand is pretty important.
You saw my drawing, Dennis? You saw the hands? I didn't like drawing those hands. It could be like that.
Alright, I'll be... Oh, nope, hold on. Didn't finish the leg. Okay, so the leg is going to be here. Other leg is coming here. So this is just going to fold underneath her body, I guess. That doesn't really make sense, though, from how this looks. It should be coming more in like that. I think that makes actually more sense. And then bringing that in like this makes a little bit more sense. And then having it come back makes sense. Kind of, yeah. Which is unfortunate because that's a little bit messy, but I think I could fix it.
As an artist, I can appreciate
Well-drawn feet. Indeed, I can actually... yeah, actually, that's true. Sometimes people just draw body parts really impressively. With a level of skill that I'm like, dang, actually, I kind of want to do that. There was a time where I was practicing. That time is gone.
I'll be right back. It's like when I appreciate well-drawn armpits. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I have returned. Okay, let's see. Oh, there you go. Forgot to mute. Who forgot to mute? He calls his mom Mama? My mom isn't even here. You may need to get your ears checked, sir. Although what you may have heard was my little sister talking to my grandma. He has a lot of big fart rips, so he needs to leave the room. I actually left to go to the bathroom, but the thing is, I ended up eating. What is that on my hand? Oh, it's pieces of my sweater. Why is my sweater falling apart? But I ended up eating a plum. Your sister sounds like you? That's like slander, I think. I think that's slander. Hold on. Why is that not showing up? Oh, I guess it is perfectly there. Okay, cool, whatever. What do you mean, yes? No. I can't do that pose, can't do that pose. Why are all these poses so... Listen, I was very much terrified of what was on my hand. And I had a right to be terrified. There's like blue stuff on my hand. That's not a normal color for something to be on my hand. I think I've actually run out of normal I think I've run out of acceptable poses to do. Yeah, I have in fact run out of acceptable poses to do in my reference folder. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. I guess yeah, that's it. It's run its course. I can't do anything else. Maybe? Okay, this one is fine. Okay, hold on. Dennis, may I send you a pose? Yeah, sure. You can send it, though there is no promise that I will actually draw it. I say late at night for an aliving cockroach. I regret it now. Can you not say killing? Is that a censored word? What, are you tired now? Yeah, I stayed up late playing chess, so no, I get you. Yeah, it's censored. Oh. Wait, you can say killing right there. Hold on. I'm gonna check out the pose after I finish this one. So right there, I suppose that's where it be. In that case, knee goes there, foot goes there, other foot goes there, and I guess like that. So leg goes there, arm goes here, other joint. So wrist goes there, hand goes there. Sent? Alright, I will check it out. Is like my hoodie falling apart or something? I guess so. There's like little pieces of lint. Not lint, but hoodie. I have a faulty hoodie. That's so sad. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna bring in the wrist. Okay, so the hand would be there. Okay, cool. That kind of works.
We can assume crotch is there. If the crotch is there, then leg is somewhere around here. It connects to the knee. Knee connects over here. And then we bring down the shin. So foot is there. Foot is gonna the foot's gonna come over there. Bring that over like that. There's always a time where I just like forget to draw the part of the body that's in front of the other parts. I end up drawing the one as the background first, and then I end up like having to remove or like draw over it, which makes it more messy. So it's good that I remembered this time. Hold on. If the knee comes up, then the knee's gonna have to come in. The kneecap's gonna be there, and then okay. I need to then bring this in like that, wrap that around there. We are going to put the digits of the hand, so like there and then there. And if that's how that goes, then we can then bring them in like this. Something like this, and then I'm just gonna bring that around. So I think that kind of works, kind of. Your hoodie is fraying and condensing all the fraying material into little balls. I guess. Maybe? I don't know. I think it's fraying, or maybe it is, but I don't think so. This is a relatively new hoodie. I'm trying to make this shot more of a side profile of the body of the more of a side profile. That way, I don't actually have to. Because if I make it a side profile, then I don't have to draw the crotch. Or then the crotch shouldn't be visible, so I don't even have to think about censoring it because it's not there. So I'm really trying. I'm trying. I just don't know. Dennis is just a chill guy. I don't know about that one. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here. Bring that around here. Okay, so like, okay, then her chest would be there, and then her leg. So okay, so the center line of her body is going like there, I suppose, but that wouldn't really make sense. So I'm just gonna bring in her. Okay, let me just finalize where her back is gonna be, and then. Okay, there you go. So the other leg is going to be coming here. Other ankle is here. By the way, the inner ankle is like higher than the outside ankle, I think. Yeah? Hold on. Yeah. Inner ankle is higher than the outside ankle. So the inside ankle would be around here. Leg is going to be coming around here, wrapping around there, and then there, and then there. Yeah. And then coming in. So then this thigh. Or not that. Okay, well, this leg will be a little bit longer though, so I guess the ankle would be here instead. And then we're gonna come in like that, and then I guess the other ankle is here, but we don't get to see it because it's behind the other foot. We're gonna bring it in like there, and then that kind of works. I'll have you know, I'm drawing the Red Bull logo and by hand for the challenge. Oh, me too. Welcome to the stream, Screen Hermit. What do you mean you're drawing it by hand? Like, would you... Yeah, for a second I was like, oh, you're drawing it by memory. No, by hand. I thought that's... Is that not... Huh? How else would you draw it? Yeah, I was gonna do Red Bull. Probably Pathos, actually. It's gonna be Pathos jumping over... draw Pathos jumping over a Red Bull or something like that.
Well, a lot of digital art, you can just paste an image. Yeah, oh, you know, that's true.
I haven't gone to the point where like actually I haven't even looked into how to do that. I think if I were to do that, but no, I don't. I'm a lazy guy. And wait, no, that actually I'm lazy in learning, to be fair. So I just don't want to go through the effort of having to learn how to do that. It's not even that difficult. I'm sure you just import an image, but I don't want to do it, so I don't. Um, Pathos jumping over no Pathos sponsored by Red Bull jumping over a black hole. I don't know, maybe like skateboarding. I was thinking of skateboarding, but because Pathos can summon black holes. So I don't exactly know what I was going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go there. That's what I'm going for. Or some other vehicle, or something like that.
I'm doing the Apex God sponsored by Red Bull.
Ah, yes.
It's the most it's yeah. No, she'd do fine.
I mean, she does have a good design, a cool design, I think. I should have guessed that that's who you're gonna pick. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about it. It's like, huh, who is he gonna do? Yeah, no, obviously Terry.
I'm gonna draw Aries, my OC, on Vogue magazines.
Yeah, I've done that. Like the reason, actually,
The reason I didn't do a magazine, or I wasn't even thinking. First of all, I've already done it. Second of all, I didn't even think magazine when I was thinking about that. If I thought about magazine, then I probably would have just like put in the magazine, or I would have got rid of the magazine, because like there was the magazine one, the magazine like vote for the challenge, and then there was this one. But if I thought that like the magazine one could be put into that one, then I would just remove the magazine one. What's my favorite OC I made up? Ha, I see. Is it just me or is Dennis really lagging? Am I lagging right now? That's unfortunate. Um, isn't Vogue clothing brand or am I wrong? I is Vogue a clothing brand?
what? I didn't know that. I thought it was just a magazine company or whatever.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if Vogue is Vogue a clothing brand? I mean, I guess Vogue is a brand, right? I suppose. Okay, goodbye, Ori. She needs to have an angrier look on her face. Yeah, there you go. I must make her have an angrier look. But I'm okay. I think I'm failing. Like this, and then I think I made her head too big. But you know, it's fine.
Hello, Reverie. Welcome to the stream. Might have just directed my girlfriend to your stream.
Well, that's cool. Welcome to the stream. How's it been? Have you been well?
Hopefully. I chose to try out a new painting approach by doing the line art after doing the base colors. And I know why people hate doing line art. Oh, and now I know why people hate doing line art.
Oh, is that the difficult part? Is doing the line art? Is that how you get it to be difficult?
The lag is giving you superpowers? Pardon? I don't think I'm having internet issues.
I don't see why I'd be having internet issues.
In any case, I'm changing the music. What superpowers is the lag giving me? Bro, no one cares. Stop. There you go. You're lagging every so often? Huh? But why? Or actually, there was a slight issue. Huh. Let me try again. I'm gonna restart the stream. Or I guess it's actually resuming the stream. Alrighty.
Well, I mean, I'll just reset the internet after the stream just to make sure it doesn't happen again. Or just to see if it will happen again.
Huh.
Okay, let me check Discord to see the pose. Didn't I just say I didn't want to do her because it's gonna be a pain to shade?
Discord.
Check the pose in Discord. Let me bring up the little spire on her head. The spire, the horn.
What the heck are these? What is that? That's close.
Yeah, I could do that. That looks easy enough. Okay, there you go. I think it's better for learning purposes to not actually shade in her body all the way. And for time saving purposes also. Should I just do it? Should I actually do it? I can always go back and shade again. Fine. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll shade all the way. It's just a lot of shading. Luckily it's not her hair also. It's just having it just be her body is still a lot.
Dennis, what do you find sadder in stories? Avoidable deaths or inevitable deaths?
Um, I guess if I had to pick, I guess it'd be avoidable deaths. Yeah. Wait, maybe inevitable deaths. No, it's avoidable deaths. Yeah. I haven't the right to pick fights with fate, but I do have the right to pick fights with people who do stupid stuff and then die. Is if there was an avoidable death? Okay, what's an inevitable death? Well, not the question actually. I do. Like if something was fated to happen, but never mind. I don't need to get philosophical. I don't need to do that. Avoidable cause, just one action could have prevented it. Um, yeah, well, yeah, I guess avoidable deaths. Like 9 sac cancer. Ah, I see. that's that's super cancer. What the heck? Yeah, then in that case, yeah, the avoidable death is more regrettable. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the stream. You know, I think I'd rather draw Noma on digital. Noma's way easier to draw on digital because I there's just I can just fill, but I have to shade everything. I have to shade everything, and it's not even like this is going to be a finished illustration. It's just a sketch. How was your day? My day is going good. How's your day? Wait, did I ask that already? I don't remember what I've just asked. Yeah, my day's been fine. Has it been a slow stream? I don't know. What do you mean by like a slow stream? Like not a lot of people? I think there's been quite a lot of people. At the height of the stream, there was 18 people, so I think that's pretty. That's not a slow stream. In terms of drawing, it's been a weird stream in terms of the drawings. I don't know. It's been fine. It'd be really interesting if I just. No, her body is black. I don't need to add any highlights. It'd be more interesting to have the highlights though. Can you tell? Can you tell you? Can you tell you about your OC? I I do not understand. I do not comprehend. I don't have the brain cells for this. Hear me out. I'm hearing you out. Yes. Hear you out on what? Hear me out. Ah, yes. Mistype? Hello, sure. Welcome to the stream. How's your day? Hopefully it's been well. Has your day been unwell? I did say I was going to change my catchphrase. My catchphrase is too boring. How's your day? What type of dialogue is that? Nah. Going well? Nice, nice. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Like that, yeah, the hand is going to blend into the body. Silent voice profile picture? Oh, yeah, for Reverie, yeah. Which I actually haven't watched. Although I... can you tell me a... Wait, can you tell me a fact about your OC? Is that what you're trying to say? Or something like that? How dare you, Dennis? Huh? How do I what? And hear you out in what? What am I hearing you out in? Never watched it. My ex promised me she'd watch it with me, but we never did, so I'm gonna watch it someday with my current girlfriend. Nice. Oh, how dare you not watch it? Oh, okay, I see, yeah. I don't know. I am very impudent. Did I use that right? Probably, right? I have lots of gall. Okay, there you go. Other leg. You know what? We're done, Dennis. This is over. It begun? Was there a beginning? Huh. You can't take the kids. You come back when you've watched it? That's gonna be a long time. This drawing would be over if I just didn't shade her body. God damn me and my consistency. You can have the kids. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, fair enough. You have full custody? Let's go. Child labor. Free labor. Hello, Ori. Welcome to the stream. Back to the stream, I suppose. Also, have you seen the pose I sent you? I did. I will, in fact, draw it after I do this one. What am I doing? Okay, like that, I guess. If only Noma didn't have, well, all this shading, I think I'd be, like, already doing it. I'm a patient man of virtue. Well, I am not. I actually am, but still. Wait, man of virtue. I don't know about that one, but I'm patient. That's for sure. Wait, am I done? Oh, okay, cool. Now I have to go back over and do another layer of shading. Okay. So to actually indicate the lighting that's happening. I might have missed her. I got to make up. I got up to make tea. Yes, she was here. Might still be here. Who knows? Hello, Jotaro Ron. Welcome to the stream. Again. Okay. Let me see if I can. Again, I'm just gonna put some shading there. Put some shading around here. I know you see these. Say it with me. I don't think I will, though. I'm gonna bring some more shading in over here. You want me to say 67? But why? What's so important about 67? Say 67? I did. Sir, are you hard of hearing? I am saying 67. No, 67, not 67. You're sending me mixed signals here. Do you want me to say 67 or not? You're a very confusing man. What's your name? Jotaro Ron. A very confusing man indeed. Come back to me when you've made up your mind. So sad. Hello, Artibimo. It's been a while. What's good? Everything's good. Welcome to the stream, Artibimo. I prefer 69. Well, it's definitely a more interesting number than 67. Like, who would pick 67? So sad. Oh, Schlotzel's looking for you, Shira. But you were absent. I have to sleep, so I just popped up for a minute. Guys, that's nice. Alright, good night, Emo. Okay, good night, Emo. Okay, I think I've done what I needed to do, or what I wanted to do. I have done some shading. I will now move on to the other pose. I'm surprised about the amount of ink this pen has. I thought I was gonna run out soon. Hello, Lily. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing well? The god of single people. Indeed, it is her. Noma, the god of single people. Noma, the god of blasphemy. The usurper god. Okay, I'll do this drawing now. The god of blasphemy, the usurper god. Norma. Nah, my mom threatened to ground me because I was late for practice. I see. Unfortunate. I've never been one for. Okay, so like, I suppose it's that. So the god of single people doesn't have a mom. She doesn't. No ma. No ma. Yeah, exactly. Lag? Am I lagging? How much lag can one man have? The stream is really glitchy. Huh? Oh. Sorry. Is it working now? That was actually probably my bad, actually. I don't think that was my internet. It's better now? Yeah, yeah, that was my fault. That wasn't actually the internet. That wasn't lag. It's just the streaming stopped for a moment because it actually clicked off. I like a lagnet, which is ironic. Why is it ironic? So I must now depart. Okay, goodbye. Yes, okay, goodbye, Screen Hermit. Have a good night.
or a good day. I don't know. A lagnet? But oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it was not my internet. It's just that my phone is dying faster than I would think it would be dying. It's dying faster than I thought it would. That's what I was trying to say.
I should eat after. Do I have cereal? Yeah, there's cereal. I can eat a sandwich. I'm gonna eat a sandwich.
That's what I'm gonna do. That'll be great. Eat a sandwich will be a day. That's for sure.
Eat Shira? Huh?
That's that's not. It's not good to be violent. They're not. It's not. I guess it wouldn't be cannibalism. Still.
Let me charge your phone with my telepathic balls.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's gonna help.
I didn't mean it like that.
Then what did you mean? Yeah, it's way more fun to be this way, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be purposefully dense. It's more fun to be purposefully dense. Being dense is so fun. Actually, right, I should just not do that. And then I need to bring that like that.
The NSFW way.
Nah, there's no way for me to be dense about that. Pretend that I don't know what that means.
You're being purposely dense right now. Your line is huh?
Okay, I don't know what that was. Huh?
There you go.
My honk. I could be a car.
But for real, you should eat.
I will. I'll eat eventually. I didn't eat before the stream, but I did eat today in general. That's like good. By the way, if this is that's gonna be coming up and down.
You can eat my Sona.
I don't think that's gonna fool me much. Although it is a fish. Fish is edible. But also, yeah, I think I do care about morals.
How about you?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I think the morals are way worse on eating a cat.
I'm back to being dense. 10 grams of goldfish meat is filling. Is it?
But I don't think they understand that I'm not a god. I don't get sacrifices. You're sacrificing to the wrong thing.
I'm offering his tribute.
No, I don't take tribute. I'm not a god. I'm just a man. I am just a man. Be a god. I'm not a god. I'm just an artist. An artist.
Just an artist.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with the hair. I don't even know what she's doing. She laying down? I don't know. She can be laying down.
You're just a regular guy? Yeah. Wait, so you're Corey Kenshin? No, I don't think so.
Nikolai. Welcome to the stream. I thought you were going to go to sleep, though. Most suspicious.
Looks like she's in one of those old iPod ads.
Yeah. This is from the pose that Ori sent. By the way, I guess I do that. In England right now? Nice, nice. I do not care, but yeah, what I'm not gonna do is... I'm not shading her entire body this time, that's for sure. I want to get some other drawings done. And this is just a sketch. It does not have to be lore accurate. Was she grabbing? She's not grabbing anything. She just has her hand like this. Why not? Is it called because a bulge? Huh? Exactly. I thought it was a microphone, like a performance. Nah, she doesn't have anything in her hand. Her hand is empty. I could say something like my soul, but I won't, because I'm not emo. Emo left already. Also, her leg isn't thick enough. And in that case, it wouldn't be long enough, so I'd have to bring this in and bring that out. Fine, let's go. I'm going back to the normal leg length. To the normal leg length, and then I'm just gonna shade, and then it's gonna look like this is just part. It was always meant to be this way. The pose in general is quite fire, to be honest. Whoever the guy was, amazing form. Yeah, honestly. I don't know how he did that, but... You know, good on him. Bridget from Guilty Gear. But no. There's no Bridget here. Allow me to eat their butts. I was never stopping you. I'm not... Am I lagging? No. The excitement coming from Shira is palpable. Was wondering because Evil Hotel Wi-Fi is eviling? Huh? I can't be lagging. It's about to be 5? Okay, bet. Let me bring in the shading for the inner thigh, and then I'm gonna bring... Actually, would the shading from the inner thigh be even visible here? Because would she even be tensing? Yeah, I guess she would. Yeah, I guess this... Yeah, I think so. Actually, I don't know about this just all you can eat.
Is my stream behind? Not my stream, but okay.
I guess it was. That's so weird. How can I be behind?
That doesn't even make sense.
Alrighty. Good enough. Bring that in. Bring the other horn in. Alrighty. Just shade on her right there, and then okay. I'm gonna do not that pose, not that pose, not that pose. I can't do that pose. Why would I do that pose? That's an impossible pose. That pose, no, that doesn't even make sense. It's doable, surely doable. It's certainly doable. Should I do it? Yeah, I think so. All right. You know, I've been trying to make sure that when I draw the head, the guideline for the head, I've been trying to make sure that the oval, that the oval is actually like well-rounded. That way I can actually apply the 3D shape to it without do too much modification. Assuming shoulder hair, assuming other shoulder there. Hand, hand, hand. Okay, so I'll put the hand there. I'll put that hand there. I'll put the finger there. And then other fingers here. So something like that, and then I'll just bring it down. Other hand there. It might look like it's connected to this drawing, so I'm gonna actually just cut off the hand. Hello, Rancor. Welcome to the stream. Okay, sorry. The stream was lagging. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, this is the last drawing because my phone is gonna die soon. Pardon me for 1 second. All right. Now, I think I'm breaking this around here. So that's going around there. That line is going to be coming there. Going around there. Bringing that there. Okay, cool. Now... gonna bring that up there. We're bringing this around, maybe like there. Bringing that around. Or maybe like that, because I don't think that really makes sense if I do it the other way. Now, shoulder. So, shoulder's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna do forearms for this one. It's not like she absolutely needs to have 6 arms every single time. Actually, I'm pretty sure the 4-arm version is more... No, the 6-arm one. Yeah. Should I just... Where's the other one going? There? And then, like, there, I suppose? Gonna bring that arm in. And then finally I'm gonna bring this arm out like that. I think that will make more sense. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I think this should be good enough. Kind of, actually, not really, because this arm, we don't know where this arm is gonna go. I guess this arm will be coming here, so then I can just bring in a hand. So like we'll just have the hand to be like that, some type of shape like that. And then we bring this in, and then I just do like that and that. Okay, cool, I think that works. I'm gonna bring in the side of the head like this, which will then bring that in. I'm gonna now just make sure I know exactly where the head will be, just because I can. Let me see. Assuming that's there, assuming we're gonna bring that in, and I'm gonna now bring the air over there. And okay, that should be it. I should be able to just do this. I should have laid enough groundwork. Okay. So first, I'm gonna bring in the head again. Look at the chin and the air. Bring in the other eye. Okay, connect the mouth. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the shoulder, okay, one shoulder's here, or there, and the other shoulder should be, around here-ish. Okay, we're gonna be bringing this hand in, and then bring that in like that, which would let me do that. We're just gonna bring these in because these aren't really important. bring in the nail. Okay, cool. Now this drawing, we're gonna be bringing, I mean, this arm like that. I'm just gonna put the and last piece of the hand goes in. Okay, arm is gonna be coming out now. We're gonna be bringing in the shoulder. Okay, so the shoulder for this drawing is actually probably gonna be around here. And so we're gonna bring in the arm there. Like that. The chest is gonna come in and then out and then in again. Need to go now. Okay, goodbye, Sloth. Have a good night or evening. Have a good rest of your day. Bring that in like that. Okay, now gonna bring the butt in. So the butt's gonna go there. And actually, I think okay, well, hold on. Hold on. Before I do anything, let me bring this in. And bring that in. I'm now going to bring, oh, hold on. I'm going to bring the leg. Maybe the leg is supposed to be, okay, hold on. Like that. I'm going to now bring that in. That in. I need to bring the curve that out, but we actually don't even need to see that because this arm is going to be coming out. And this arm is also going to be coming out. And this arm will be coming over here. Going over there. This arm is also going to be wrapping around here. Then this arm is going to be coming around here. Which will now allow me to draw the hand that I did over here. I return. I was being drawn before my... At what is being drawn before your eyes? You know, that's a good question. Actually, I should probably... This is just the god of anti-life. Do not fret. There is nothing to fret about. I think something like that would work, and I just bring that in. Actually, so I should probably just curve the leg in like that, which would allow me to bring the calf up, and then, yeah, there you go. And that looks better. That looks better. And I have to bring that in like that. I have to finish this ad. I'm really just kind of trying to figure out how to put in all the parts without it looking bad. So I think I'm getting close to doing it properly. Hair first. Okay, that kind of works. Let's do another. Yeah, there you go. Another bang is gonna come out. Bring it around. I'm now gonna just bring some hair over the side, bring her eyebrows up. And then something like that. Now, okay, body there. The arm is gonna come around here, and the other arm is gonna go around there, and then finally, I can just bring in this hand. because she has 6 arms, so it was kind of a struggle trying to get it to look all right. I bring this out like that. That kind of works. Bring in the shoulder. Bring in this shading. Okay, finally, I just need to bring in the shading for the back and the butt. So, well, I say the shading. It's really just this, maybe this, and something around the hair. Obviously, the spine needs to be shaded slightly. Right here should maybe be shaded. And then well, I guess it's probably something like that. Need to shade the side slightly. I'm going to bring the shading in for this, and I think that's about it. I guess her hair needs to be shaded slightly, and then yeah, that's really it. Okay, that kind of works. Sort of. Let me just shade this shoulder real quick. And then I guess I can bring in some color for the portal on her back. I need that. I need that. I need this. And I think that should be it. Maybe just shading on her eyes. Yeah, okay. That's it. Well, I think that's about it for stream. I think I've done okay. I guess I should bring down some shading on her over here too. I mean, not shading, coloring.
Opinions on romance in a story?
What do you mean? I don't really have any. I mean, it's good when it's done good. It's bad when it's done bad. Um, like if I like it or not. I mean, I guess it's yeah. I mean, I like it when it's done well. I basically like anything when it's done well. Yeah, I like it when it's done well. I don't like necessarily like it when it's like seems forced though. If it seems forced, then it's like, yeah, I don't know. Should we really be focusing on this? Are these like? Is it even? I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't feel natural, which is like pretty bad, I think. But yeah, in general, no, I think it's good. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for the stream. You know what I'll do is I'll just do that because that's where her arm is. Maybe I should bring in some more shoulder definition.
We'll miss you, David Davidson. Yes, thank you for coming to the stream, Hugo, Schloth, Rancor, Shira, Nikolai, Ori, Screen Hermit 2, and everyone else who was here. I think that's about it, so yeah. I guess goodbye. Have a good day.